ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday the 19th, and pretty simple forecast for the short term, but longer term rain comes back before the week is over. Let's take a look out the window. Cobalt blue sky. Love it. That's a view coming from Tuscaloosa, looking back over toward Bryant-Denny Stadium, as seen from the top of the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse. And let's go from top to bottom. What do you say, Huntsville? That's a look at the mighty Saturn V rocket at the Alabama Space and Rocket Center, as seen from the Skycam there. And way down south, there's a look at downtown Mobile at 2:28 this afternoon, coming from the battleship USS Alabama. This is really a pretty great state, you know that? And the weather is great today. You can see the trough that brought the cold air is retreating, so tonight will not be as cold as last night. Still chilly. I think we'll hit the upper 30s. But as the ridge builds in, we'll warm up nicely in the days ahead. And got a trough out west and a tropical system down there in the eastern Pacific. And bottom line is we're going to get wet before the week is over. But today, fantastic. Temperatures I have warmed up into the low 60s. Still way below average, but certainly warmer than over the weekend. We've got 63 in Birmingham at 2 o'clock. And around the nation, you can see 60s all the way up into Chicago and Milwaukee. And even some 80s out there in parts of western Texas. I think we see highs around 70 tomorrow, then low and mid-70s on Wednesday. Rain for the week. This is valid through Saturday morning at 7 o'clock. This is suggesting some good 2-inch rains from Birmingham south, maybe 2.5 inches below Montgomery. And most of that will come Thursday night and Friday, as you'll see. And by golly, this thing might enhance the rain. That is a hurricane in the eastern Pacific by the name of Rick. Weakening pretty rapidly. You can see that thing is being sheared. In fact, it's barely a hurricane now. And that's going to be skirting the southern tip of Baja more than likely early Wednesday morning. This track has it as a hurricane. I don't think it will be. I think it'll be a tropical storm, which is good for our friends down there in Cabo San Lucas. That comes up into Mexico, the main body of Mexico, Thursday morning. And, yeah, that moisture will come up into Texas and become entrained in that mid-latitude cyclone that's moving our way. So I think we could easily see 1 to 2 inches of rain at the end of this week. Let's look at modeling. This is the 12Z GFS at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Ridging here. Fantastic day. Sunny. We'll start the day around 40, wind up around 70. Wednesday, weather looks good. There's Rick. Should be a tropical storm, more than likely over the Gulf of California. And that moisture will be picked up by that storm coming out of the Rockies. And Thursday, you can see what's left of Rick is over northern Mexico, the surface trough west of here. There's a look at the surface chart. Surface low near not El Paso, Little Rock, Arkansas, with a trailing front. And looks like the rain could begin Thursday afternoon, becoming more likely Thursday night. And Friday looks pretty wet. The surface low is north of Memphis. And probably some thunder. Severe weather not really likely with that, although we'll see how unstable we can get. The surface low is in a favorable position, and because of the entrainment of the tropical moisture from Rick, we think that might be a day with some heavy rain at times. And that rain should be ending late Friday night, and boy, look at Saturday now. You know, we talked about Saturday being a nice day with sunshine returning. Not like that. Hold your horses. Very deep upper trough, the axis just west of here. Very strong vorticity coming around the base of that. And if that's right, Saturday will be a lot like last Saturday. Cloudy, breezy, and cool. Maybe not quite as cold. You know, this past Saturday we stayed in the 40s all day. That would suggest a high in the 50s. But again, clouds, maybe some light rain or drizzle in spots. So, again, it looks like it could be a raw day to start the weekend. And then Sunday, it's all gone. That looks like a sunny day, and we'll be up probably 65 to 70. And Monday of next week looks dry. A cool morning, maybe lows around 40. Don't think it will be as cold as we had this morning. We'll check the end of the forecast. The 4th of November. That's only, 3 weeks away from Thanksgiving. Where has this year gone? Hey, a warm ridge in place here. That's going to keep the cold air north of us, if that's right. But we all know this is pure voodoo, and that might change the next time we look at this graphic. We're just out there peeking. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. And thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Each day there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.